arriving in LAX at 9:55 a.m. Pacific time.
Oh, my. Wow. That's early.
So that'll be 7 hours of travel
Like
time.
what Espo said.
Well, it's 7 hours. So that'll be about look, I'm Reno Jackson.
There you go.
There you go. Yep.
Espo Jackson.
Espo Jackson. Actually, I had to curl up this side so Rez can get really close to me.
I better get my
Reno, gonna be rich.
Mhm.
Let's see.
We're gonna be broke. We're going to BlizzCon.
This is true.
All the merch.
Is there an LOTI show this week? What? Zero. Really? You don't listen to our show? We said there would be one.
We're gonna be rich.
I'm gonna put my bicycle in my backpack. Oh, I gotta give a shout out to Hannah Hathaway. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good question. Good question. And lots of people answered. Look at that. I love our community.
Oh, out in the hallway?
Yeah, it's trying to break my damn face.
Oh, sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's actually Rez's fault.
Oh, it's not. It's your fault. Look retarded, by the way.
Seriously, honey, that's rude. My wife.
Against those extra chromosomes, I don't know.
She has a serious problem. That's all right. She'll miss me by 5 a.m. tomorrow morning when she wakes up from her nap. Rock Bita weapon.
Oh, I got the weapon enchant illusion for Wind Force, which is a shaman only thing.
Nice.
The other day,
Nice.
and it looks really cool.
On WoW.
What do you say?
On the
WoW, right?
On the wow.
So you can illusion my weapon?
Yes.
Because I'm a shaman also.
Ooh, yeah.
I should put on my headphones and listen to you guys.
You should put on your headphones, Rez. So Rez is going to be pseudo on the show tonight.
Where can I hear you?
We figured that much.
Where can you hear us? If you go, you know what? You can get on the Skype call, Rez. Just you won't be on the video part.
Okay.
Is that cool?
That's fine.
We can do that, right? That way we won't be sucking too much. Or will it be too much?
The problem is that it's going to actually...
It'll have his little icon, won't it?
Yeah, and it'll screw everything up on the
I'll just be on here.
organization.
You don't want my audio to be coming through two places at once.
Trying to think. Oh, you know what we can do? What the hell is this, Rez?
That out in the yard today.
You found this in the yard?
Yes. I thought you'd appreciate it.
Dude, this is awesome.
I can't even tell what it is.
I know exactly what this is.
What is it?
It's a steampunk horse.
It could be. Could be.
What? Where's the head?
Rez, this is phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Wow, the things we find in my yard with the goats.
They're already starting the smack talk.
So it's got 3 legs, Rez.
Yeah, they look like human feet on horse legs.
Yeah, right? That's amazing. It's a steampunk horse.
Okay.
That sounds terrifying.
Rez, I think what we can do... Hold on a second. Let me check some stuff.
This is cool.
Where's your speakers?
Two hit flags.
Or that probably won't work, huh?
I can just shut these off, actually.
That might not work.
No, we don't. No, don't worry about it. I will just...
You know, what'd be funny is he could listen to the Twitch stream and then answer every question 15 seconds later.
What'd he say?
There we go. Let me just turn the volume up.
You don't want it to become...
I said it would be funny if he listened to the stream and then that way he answered every question 10 to 15 seconds later.
Yeah, right. 15 seconds later.
So Rez can kind of hear you guys through my big headphones.
Okay.
So
well,
as long as I keep
we don't
my
have any
mouth shut.
feedback. We're good.
Okay, let me turn it up a little bit more. How do I
Okay.
turn you guys up in Skype?
You don't.
Oh.
It's an all or nothing.
Audio settings. Oh, speakers. I can turn you guys up.
I like the gator.
All right. Can I hear you guys?
Yes, you can hear me, guys. Can you hear us? Is that a no? You
Yes,
can't hear
no.
us?
Oh, I can hear
Yes.
you. I'm waiting.
Oh.
Okay.
I hear you.
You're not
I hear
answering
you.
us. We're like, okay, he can't hear us.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Tom.
We're talking to everybody. Let me go
I'm
get my
talking to
coffee.
anybody, anyone. If anyone will listen and answer, that would be
Can
fantastic.
your cat hear us?
What did you say?
I was asking if the cat can hear us. Tigger.
No, he's
This is
outside.
gonna be awesome.
Nobody was answering, so.
Yeah, kicked out. Did you guys adjust Twitch?
You mean change the title? Yes.
Awesome. You guys are good.
We're on top of it, and we got no show notes, so we're awesome.
3 show notes.
We'll look at it this way.
Fly.
They're limited.
Yeah.
So do you guys like my Sombra cosplay?
Did you hear what happened?
What happened?
This is Sombra right here.
No,
Sombra, yes.
What happened with Sombra?
Yeah, the website. You know that the website that had the timer and all that stuff on it.
Yeah.
It hit 100,
Okay.
and then that triggered an event that started where the power company that powers Dorado, the power plant was hacked, and all of a sudden the level of power started rising, and it was overloading.
Yeah, but there's a reason.
And an hour ago, it overheated and hit 100%. And all of a sudden, that website got hacked, and Sombra popped up and said, "Great job, guys. Together, I knew we could do this, and I have what I need now. Wait to hear back from me in a couple days."
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Yep. So in other
And
words, she
I
hacked
did-
it and said, "Be right back."
Oh. All right.
Okay. Continue on.
I thought I was doing my Sombra cosplay right now.
That's a sombrero.
Have you seen the pictures?
You don't love it.
Sombrero cosplay.
And that's not a
But that's
sombrero.
not-
I
that's
suit.
all.
I did see the pictures.
And
of,
a sombrero is a hat with an extremely obsessively large bill
Brim.
edge.
Brim.
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 I thought that sombrero was just the general word for hat. Any kind of hat.
I think it is.
But
I'm gonna do
typically,
my
when you
coffee
hear
first.
sombrero, what do you think of?
A hat. Any kind of hat.
You think about the mouse, you know, arriba, andale,
Oh.
andale.
Right. Yeah, but I was just thinking to my Spanish class in 7th grade, so that was a long time ago. Anyhow. Maybe,
So-
you know what? Corbata. I think corbata is another word for hat. Let me see.
No,
okay.
it is sombrero. Yep.
Oh, corbata's a
sombrero.
tie.
Well, at least you guys have wrapped that one up.
Hat.
All loose
Sombrero.
You got it covered.
He is delayed 15 seconds.
We got it covered.
Well, yeah, that's why you wear hats or sombreros.
Okay.
Yes.
It was my
That's the
dad
idea.
joke. I guess it went over your guys' head.
Oh.
Hit me in the hat.
Are you doing head desk now?
Are you guys excited?
I am super excited. It doesn't feel like it's tomorrow though, but we have to leave early in the morning for me,
Yeah.
which
What
isn't
time are
really
you
that
guys
early.
We're gonna
What
get there
time will you be arriving?
1:55, I think.
12:55.
1:55.
1:55. Okay.
Yeah, and Espo was like, "That's fine by me. I'll stay in the airport all day long." So it's his fault.
No.
Going to BlizzCon.
We're going to BlizzCon. What in the world? You got it?
Wow. Whoa!
Holy shit.
Did you see what he just did?
No, I missed it.
Watch.
No, we can't see anything.
They're pointing.
We see the
What's
back
your
of
He
name?
was
his
trying to
head.
kill that cop.
Yeah, he tried to run over that cop.
Oh my goodness.
People running over police officers.
Crazy.
Where?
In the video.
Anaheim, California.
Okay.
Oh, goody.
Well, just
We're
a
gonna
word
be
of,
rich.
just a reminder: we are live, so watch your language. This is a family-friendly show.
I apologize. We're not gonna be rich.
Not you. Yeah, we arrive at 1:55 p.m.
Okay.
Somewhere in the
1:55 p.m.?
state, somewhere in the state of California. I don't want to reveal the exact location in case Sombra is listening. Although she could probably hack in and get our tickets.
That's true.
All right, how we doing, guys? We ready?
I'm ready.
Waiting on you.
Do this. So every once in a while, I'm gonna get Rez to stand up and talk when I'm feeling lazy.
It must be the hat. Makes you feel
It's
lazy.
making me lazy.
Okay. You ready then?
Go? Go for it.
Oh yeah.
You're listening to Legend of the Innkeeper, the Hearthstone podcast for casual players. Welcome to Legend of the Innkeeper. I'm Fastidious.
And I am Squishy Dragon.
Oh, and I'm Rez.
Hey, that's Rez, and I am Espo.
And it is the eve before we depart for this fantastical idea and land called BlizzCon.
Woo, so excited. It's
Oh
exciting.
yeah.
It still doesn't feel like it's happening.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, long time preparation. A lot of different things happening here. And just for the record, for those of you who cannot see the camera because you're not on Twitch, and why aren't you on Twitch watching us live and joining us? Shame on you. Squishy made us dress up in costumes, sort of.
Sort of,
Right.
yeah, pretty
I
much.
am-
As,
I'm
as
in
much as
my,
you can
uh,
see.
I'm in my Sombra cosplay.
You should see him in spandex.
I thought Sombra was Reno Jackson's twin
Sister?
in
No,
Overwatch.
no,
No.
nothing like
I
that.
think you've missed the whole.
It's not sombrero. It's sombra. So, anyways, yeah, Espo's wearing his Aussie hat.
That's right. I got this
Squishy's
in
in her. What did I just say? It's an Aussie hat. Australia's Aussie. And then Squishy's in her fantastical mask. And then she painted a gator head for me. So
Yep.
yes,
and
it
I
is
have my
awesome.
hat, but it wouldn't fit with my headphones. So,
You should attach it to the headphones.
yeah, probably should, but it's kind of there.
Okay.
I just can't move.
Anyways, we're getting excited. We're leaving tomorrow, heading out to check out the stuffs that's coming down the pipe, and we're going to be talking about that now. We're going to be just kind of gearing up for what's coming. A few things happened today that kind of push things a little bit further along in the storylines of games in general. And in general, we're going to be talking about a variety of things and pretty much going to cover all the game systems through this process, even though S1 Res might not know that, but I'm going to force it on him. Yeah.
Wait,
anyways.
all the game systems?
And
Well,
all the
the
Blizzard
games.
games.
Yeah, Blizzard games. So
Oh, I thought
All
you
their
said all the game
systems of
systems. I was like, we're
I
gonna talk about
did. I
Nintendo,
did. No.
Atari.
Oh yeah, I have a tip for everybody. Hints and tips. I'll add it in there, and we'll talk about it later. Never mind.
I saw that. I approve.
Okay. I don't care what you did this week, because as long as you're getting on an airplane, that's all that matters, right?
That's right.
Okay, so we're good. We'll just move past it.
We're good.
What'd you do?
What we care about is next week. Next few
Yeah.
days. That's exciting.
So here's the plan for next week. We're going to BlizzCon. We're covering things at BlizzCon. We will do things at BlizzCon, and we're going to see people at BlizzCon. And I think that's probably the most important aspect of it for me, is the community. Because I mean, we have constantly talked about community in this program and what we do here, and I think this is probably the most exciting part about what we're going to do is get the chance to meet you guys. So if you can be there, if you're there, find us, look for us. I will be wearing a Legend of the Innkeeper shirt every single day. It will be a different color every single day.
I will wear the
And-
same one every day.
The pink one.
The
So
same
look for
shirt.
a pink one for us. though.
Cinder.
Cinder, yeah. And yeah, we're going to be running around like crazy. So
Rez, what are you going to
Anyways.
be wearing?
I will be wearing my fanciest duds and probably this shirt from my favorite game ever. Wait, no, that's not the right. That's not the right franchise. Sorry.
Rez.
Is the Legend
anyways,
of Zelda
yeah.
the new Hearthstone expansion? Find out.
So anyways, the things we need to talk about is there has been a little bit of news coming out with Hearthstone specifically. Mostly what they're doing right now is releasing these little gadgets and gazettes, little magazine or newspaper front pages. And there was 2 of them that have come out since we spoke to you last week. There was one last week we talked about, number 7, but this is number 8. It says Gadgetzan port promotes prosperity. And just generally talks about what's going on in town and happening around Gadgetzan. And then the new one came out today, I believe it was. It was either yesterday or today. It says Civilization Comes to the City. And it talks about the new museum that's opening up in town. That is pretty crazy, this museum. It has a big, huge dinosaur bone skeleton in it, apparently, from the front page
One bone.
picture.
One.
One bone, yeah, that's right. But that was mentioned in the first article back on episode 7, with edition 7, that talks about, hey, have you seen the big giant skeleton? Well, now you know a little bit more about it. But I think the important part of this is the advertisement that's on the front page in the bottom left corner. It's an advertisement for a Murloc martial arts training course.
Called it.
Nice.
It's official. It's ninjas versus pirates. Pirates and ninjas. I guess Zerashio called it, didn't he?
I think it's official. Dinosaurs versus Murlocs.
I am all for more Murlocs.
So we'll see what happens this week, because I know we're going to have some crazy stuff coming our way. One of the biggest things that I've been reading people talking about on Reddit and other places is that the information that's being revealed so far in these little tidbits that Blizzard is tweeting out and sharing on their blog pages, if you didn't already know that this was going to be an expansion, because they had said it was going to be expansion, you would feel like that this, at least I feel like, that this would be an adventure. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way. It just feels like an adventure hype, like they did with the previous one, like League of Explorers. So it makes me wonder, is this going to be an expansion / adventure? and maybe have some storyline to it that is not just, hey, here's a whole bunch of cards. But maybe there's a little more to it other than that.
Or maybe they're introducing some sort of new brawl section thing for it.
You mean
Do
like
that? Somebody's paying attention.
You mean like a heroic brawl?
Maybe.
I'm waiting for Espo's eyes to get big.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
I'm
you're not
okay
get-
with
you're-
it. I am totally okay with heroic brawl. What I'm not okay with is them saying, we're taking away your tavern brawl for this week. That's not cool. And Zeroshio says Grand Tournament had a story. So when they do release these expansions, you know, they do amp them up and they do have like a narrative going along with them. But this narrative is just maybe seeming like it's bigger and more grandiose than the other ones. And that's why it seems more like an adventure.
Yeah.
I would agree. Yeah.
I think Blizzard's really getting into the RNG stuff, and it's not RNG. What is that the right word I'm looking at?
So you think Blizzard's going with RNG with their advertisements now? They're like, let's just roll the dice and whatever comes out, we'll just tell them
That's not
what
the
it
word
is.
I'm thinking of. What's ARG, isn't it?
Random advertisement generator.
ARG, the
Yeah.
alternate
Yeah.
reality game.
That's what it is. Dyslexic moment. ARG. I knew it didn't sound right. ARG, because it seems like, you know, with Sombra, they have all the stuff where you have to try to figure that out ahead of time and figure out the clues in order to get the next clue. And it's almost kind of the same thing with the Gadget and Gazette, is you're getting kind of clues and hints. And, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're just doing more of the prep to get people the hype, you know? And it's still going to be just, you know, expansion or just a release.
They have done that in the past, and they've done it on a limited scale, depending on which things come along. Like they mentioned, the Grand Tournament had quite a bit of preparation ahead of time, kind of setting the stage for that coming out. And the funny thing is that for the last year, my last job, I had a MacBook Pro that I was using for my stuff here podcasting wise, and I had to turn that back in. And so I pulled out my personal machine, opened it up, and guess what my background is? It's the Grand Tournament image from the Hearthstone launch. I'm like, I love that background. I'm keeping it for a while. So it's on there right now. It's great. But it just, you know, reminds me of that. You know, that was the hype coming up to it. It's all the different things that you're going to be able to do with that. So anyways, we know something's coming. We know Hearthstone is going to have an expansion. The question I have now for all four of you is, do you think that Blizzard's going to come out and say, we have this fantastic new expansion, it's called blah, 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 and it releases today, it releases in a week, or it releases in 2 weeks? Because I'm assuming it's going to probably be one of the three. What are your thoughts? You can throw a fourth option.
I'm going to say maybe 2 weeks. A week to 2 weeks. Not right away, because I think Overwatch is going to get Sombra right away. I don't think they would do Sombra, Overwatch, and Hearthstone like drop immediately at the same time. So I'm thinking maybe like Overwatch, then Hearthstone, then Diablo, or something like that.
Espo?
Thoughts?
I'd say 1 week. I think it's going to be the same as LFX. I think it's just going to be where because I think that was it. I think it was LFX where they said, hey, guess what? When you get back home from BlizzCon, you better get ready because it's coming out.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna wait until we get settled back home from BlizzCon, and then they'll put it out.
And Rez agrees?
What Espo said might be the reasonable thing, but I think that they're going to go full-on Christmas Day BlizzCon and just drop everything on us. Today! You can play today! Right now!
And we're
Go
there.
back to your hotels and play.
Rez does bring up a good point. We are going to be there.
But see, I don't think they're going to do that because we're there. Because they'll have to say, no, because they'll do this. They'll say, and it's available in a week, but if you're here at BlizzCon, you can play it now.
Could be.
They might do that.
Otherwise, they'd
Where
have a
you
bunch
get to
of
play
geeks
with some
sitting
of
in hotel rooms playing video games. Like,
Yeah.
That's right.
no one's going to
Espo
attend
doesn't
BlizzCon because
decide
we're
to
all
go
going to be in our hotel rooms playing the
Right.
games.
All I have is my phone.
I'll have my
Well, they'll-
Hearthstone machine with me.
Hearthstone.
Yeah, I think
Show
they'll
them
have
your
a
Hearthstone
demo.
machine. Let me see.
Oh, it's in the other
Oh,
room.
it's in the other room. Rez's Hearthstone machine.
So, okay. So then we do think we know it's related to Gadgetzan. A lot of speculation is that it's the gangs of Gadgetzan. There is mention of a Jade, what was it? The Jade
Jade
totems.
Totem?
Yep. In that last image or the last paper. So there's speculation that there's some Pandaria in this involved as well. So maybe a gang from the Pandaria area, one from Gadgetzan, and maybe another one from the Black Wolf.
Pandaria area?
Yep.
I agree.
Yes. So we'll see what happens. Too much speculation.
It's all the monks from the hood.
Yeah.
Because monks have...
I'm going to have a GoPro on my face for my reaction.
on your face. Just strap it to, like, right in front of you. Yeah.
That'd be funny if he actually was going to do that, but I don't think you're going to do that.
No, so when we went to Disney World, there was people with GoPros like on sticks that stuck out in front of their faces as they're going through the park, and I'm like, I can't like enjoy myself if there's a camera like right here. Like, what's up,
not
guys?
so much.
How you enjoying BlizzCon? What do you
I'd be
think
like,
of BlizzCon?
get out of my face. I can't see around this.
Right? Isn't it weird?
It would drive
It's like
me
a
nuts.
camera right here. I couldn't do it.
So now I know what I'm going to do is I'm going
Nice.
to get my camera and just film it. Go walk around in front of them.
There you go.
Just walk around in front of me like this.
That's right.
What's up? I'll be like, hey, Ben Brode, what's going on?
And Ben's like, hi, iPhone. How are you?
No.
Anyway, crazy stuff.
So,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of
any
anything else
other...
related to Hearthstone on this. It's just we
Hearthstone?
don't know anything. We don't really know anything except for speculation. And
Yeah.
And that's kind
there
of the bummer,
is-
is that, like, with Overwatch, we know. It's Sombra. We know. It's just is. I think they might
Yeah,
come out
the
with a new map also. But the problem is, with Hearthstone, we know, but we don't know. It's just like, it's related to Gadgetzan, that's kind of it, you know?
well, the thing is with Overwatch too is there's more that could be coming that we don't know about. That's the cool thing is that there's going to be more, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Also with Hearthstone, there is major changes coming with the competitive scene, and while we're there, we're going to see competitions going on stage in Hearthstone. We just had the semifinals and all that. The eliminations got narrowed down. Was it 8 is left, or is it 4 left? On this, they'll be on stage. You don't know, Espo?
I'm not into the competitive scene much. I just did the Choose Your Hero, and I know that Tice lost. So
Yes.
I don't follow much of the competitive scene because I'm just a casual player, man. I just enjoy the game. I make pre-stacks just for fun.
Well, the tournament's going to finish up on stage. It's a $250,000. No, it's bigger than that. There's 8 on stage. Thanks, Nibble. And
I know there's $1 million prize pool. $250,000 goes to the winner.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
So big money on the line. I mean, huge. And
Oh yeah.
the stage looks amazing as usual, and I can't wait to see it in person. It's gonna be awesome to be out there.
Yeah,
and
I'm
be
pretty
able to
stoked to go
check it
to
out.
that. I mean, you know, I say I don't follow the competitive scene, which I don't really follow it, but man, do I enjoy it. I mean, I love watching those guys play. Just super stoked to be there and just, you know, watch some awesome Hearthstone action. And I always enjoy what Blizzard does with the Hearthstone scene, where they transform everything into a tavern, you know, and I'm excited to actually be part of that. You know,
Yeah,
I was
for sure.
part of the spring preliminaries and the summer preliminaries thanks to the guys over at Hero Power, and that was kind of cool because we had the one room with Blizzard set up for us, and that was neat. And just can only imagine what BlizzCon is going to be like. It's just, I'm into that stuff. You know, through college, I did a lot of set building and helped with set design a little bit. And, yeah.
Is Rez surfing the internet because you're chopping up?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
My mother was just trying to FaceTime me.
Oh, Rez's mom was trying to FaceTime him.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Oh, sure. Excuses. Oh.
Well, the other thing we should mention also with Hearthstone is I just blanked completely.
That it's a card game played on the computer.
Well, we were talking about the stage and all this
But
stuff.
it might be played physically. They might do that.
Well, there is the you mentioned the set and all that, but there's the Dark Moon Fair upstairs.
Oh,
which is
yeah, that's right.
awesome.
Rez and I were
Super
talking
excited
about that. Super stoked about Dark Moon Fair.
Yeah, so basically
Yeah.
the Dark Moon Fair, they have vendors that are going to be set up there that have kind of a theme on that whole area, and you'll be able to go through that area and check out the things. They have trading pins where you can trade pins back and forth from previous shows, and there's lots of things going on there. I don't remember what it was I was going to say, but we'll get back to it if I remember it at some point in the future.
I don't remember it. No worries.
I think it's acceptable to say that we're very excited about BlizzCon, and our minds are not right tonight.
No, they aren't. That's true.
They're scattered.
I
There's
remember
so many
part
things
of
to
it.
do.
I will
Part of
say
it was
this.
going to be
I will say this. Rez and I have not packed yet.
I've
And
half
so-
packed.
I am almost completely packed.
That's why I told everybody on Facebook that you were trying to fit your bicycle in your duffel bag, and that's why you were late.
I appreciate you trying to get my back, but I am riding my bicycle. I don't need to pack it.
Oh, okay.
You're riding it onto
Well,
the plane, sitting on
it's
it in
great.
the plane, pedaling.
It's fantastic that you're going to be there just in time for next year's BlizzCon. So.
It would take me over a week to get there.
Well, one of the things I was going to mention is that at BlizzCon, they will also have panels there that we have a chance to listen to the developers talk about their thought process, building where they're at now. We have the voice actors are going to be talking. There's art conversations that happen. I mean, there's all kinds of really cool opportunities for all the games for you to get more of an inside look to it. So if you are coming, look forward to doing that. We're going to be bouncing around all over the place. The best way to keep track of us is to follow us on Twitter at LOTAB Podcast and at XCMTV Gamer. And we'll try and keep you up to date where we're at, bouncing around. Also, don't feel shy about coming up saying hi. Come up, say hi, because we're the shy ones most likely, and we're going to be like, yeah, we don't know anybody here, and you're going to be like, dude, I know who you are. Come up to us. Because
It'll be a highlight. Okay, can I
as
just say real
beautiful
quick?
as all you are, we have no idea what you look like. So
Yeah, that's true. So I know that, oh crap, what was his name? Well, I think Riker is going to be at BlizzCon. He is a YouTuber, and I usually watch his updates for Sombra and such. He's pretty good at it. And who is the other one? Stylosa from Great Britain is going to be there too. So it's kind of like, that's exciting. But
Let me say this.
I have no idea who those people are.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Okay, never mind.
I don't, dude. Anyway,
You guys even
If-
Blizzard, come on now.
if you are listening to us and you're going to be at BlizzCon, please tweet at us and let us know. We definitely want to, at the very least, high-five you and say hi. At the most,
And
we will
it might be kind of cool if we
hanging
could
out
get
with you
everybody
at party.
together. It'd be really cool if we get everybody together and get a group photo or something.
That would be
Yeah,
cool.
there you go.
Just an idea, you know.
I want to get a picture with Rez.
That's a small group
That happens
photo.
all the time.
You might get to meet him someday.
Like, get to meet You guys will actually get to meet Rez. Everybody gets to meet Rez. I mean, you guys already have, obviously. But yeah, everybody might get to meet Rez.
And who
Yeah.
knows? Somebody might dress up as the innkeeper, and we can get a picture with him.
I think someone should dress up as Rez.
I think Rez is going to dress up as Rez.
That's who I'm gonna be. My favorite character.
Oh, okay. So now there's another big thing that's happening at BlizzCon, other than Blizzard announcing a bunch of stuff. I mean, that's little stuff. The big thing is that there's a thing that's happening right before called Con Before the Storm, and it's a whole thing about podcasting in general. And it's the night before, and someone is going to be on on the Hearthstone panel that's part of this group, and is like super excited. And not only that, it's his birthday. So
Oh, snap. Who is this? Who is it? Who is it?
it's Esmo. It's his birthday on Thursday.
Yay!
Isn't that crazy? And then Rez's birthday
crazy.
is Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
happy early
anyways,
birthday, Rez.
You need to be there. And if you can, also at 10 o'clock that night, we're going to be at our own table where you can come and meet and greet. And we got a few extra things we're bringing for you guys if you show up. And you may want to come by and say hi because
Bribery.
It's
We will
bribery.
force you to show up.
and it's better than a sticker.
So,
I'll just
Rez,
say that.
remind me to get in these boxes down here,
Uh-huh.
in these boxes, and bring a bunch of those, and I'm going to give them out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That'll be cool.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Blizzard
Yeah.
might kick me out of the venue, but that's okay.
So we're bringing stuff a little bit. So I think it's going to be fun. But we mostly want to meet you guys and say hi and put some
Yep.
faces to names because we know your names. We just don't know your faces, and it'd be awesome. So, okay.
Well, the end
Now-
is where everybody knows your name.
Yes, that's true. Except that's cheers. But
That's not the end.
that's not the end. That's a different
But
end.
it's wrong end.
That's a modern day end.
That's the out.
That's the in and out.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And shout out to Nibbleswap. Nibbleswap is excited to meet Rez. Thank you, Nibbleswap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nibbleswap
except he's
will
not
be
gonna
there.
And I bet Rez actually knows what a Nibbleswap is.
I know what a nipple swap is.
Right? I knew Rez would know. I knew it.
There we go.
Okay,
Nibble has been,
back to the topic
validated.
at hand. You've got
Yes.
herd cats again.
Our
Yeah, did I
stud.
say it's going to be like herding cats?
No,
Okay,
we're not
so
even there yet.
that's Hearthstone. We know that's coming. Now, what do you think is going to be the biggest announcement at BlizzCon? Because last year it was Overwatch. The year before
Oh,
that
the
it was
expansion.
Legion.
The Hearthstone expansion.
Do you think that's going to be the biggest thing, though, at the show? I don't think it is.
It's the only thing, dude.
There's going to be something bigger than that.
Rez stood up. You got to get in the screen, Rez.
New IP.
You think a new IP? I think they're going to take an existing IP and do something new with it.
Possibly. You,
I disagree.
Like Diablo, you think? You think there will be
Uh-huh.
a new Diablo?
D-
I mean,
D4.
that seems kind of
D4.
obvious, but I would
I
like
don't
to
think
see
there's
something
going to be
big.
one.
Well, here's the reason I throw that out there is because there is a major party that Blizzard puts on Friday night that is celebrating the 20th anniversary and the 25th anniversary of Diablo, or the 15th anniversary of Diablo,
20th.
something like that. But it's a huge thing, and they specifically mentioned Diablo as being the one that they're celebrating. Yeah, it is a mile marker, but I think there's
Okay,
more.
but
I
here's
think
the
there's going to be
thing.
something big.
They would have the big announcement at the opening ceremony, not at
They will.
a thing.
No,
not
they
at
will.
an event after.
No. They will have it at the opening ceremony, but they're going to be celebrating the fact that not only is it this 15-year anniversary, whatever it is, but it is this big, huge announcement too.
I don't think it's going to be a Diablo 4. I think they're going to add the Necromancer to Diablo 3 as a class.
I don't know about
There was some artwork leaked that had a image of Sombra, which matches a previously leaked image, and an image of what looked like concept art, but like really far in the process of a necromancer, and there was male and female, like you would have an option for in Diablo. So I think it's going to be a necromancer because the artist, if you dig for it, it's actually a artist who works on Diablo.
Look at you. I said you should maybe do some research, and boy.
She did some research. I like it. I approve.
We'll see. We'll find out for sure later. Okay, so then maybe something new for Diablo. World of Warcraft, probably not much other than maybe, I would say, a new patch that's going to have a new map, maybe some additional content, right? Nothing
They
too
just had
big.
Legion, so.
Then StarCraft,
I think
is going to have some additional
World of Warcraft
content.
will be probably the lesser.
Yeah, I think so too, because
Yeah.
it's always been the front runner. And
That
then
and like
Heroes of the Storm will have its typical couple heroes, new map, coming down the road type thing.
Mhm.
And then Overwatch, Sombra, maybe another hero, and a map, and maybe another game mode would be my
I'm
thoughts.
thinking another game mode. As far as Heroes of the Storm, I'm pretty sure it has the, what is it called? There's like a new battle mode. Is that out now?
Well, the new map is out with some of the StarCraft IP in it, and Zarya's in there. That all came out.
But what about, there was supposed to be a new mode, and it was like a battle mode or something? No?
Well, there's a new Battleground. I don't play it enough
Okay.
to see.
I haven't played it since Overwatch came out, honestly. It's kind of sad. But so if it's not out already, it's probably going to come out after BlizzCon. They're going to announce that. I feel like it's already out, though. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But I also hear keys typing of people looking it up, I think, so.
No.
No? Okay.
Okay, so then actually let's talk about logistics. We're going to be there Thursday night for Con Before the Storm. Like we said, 5:30 is the very first panel, which is the one that's covering Hearthstone with Espo. And on that panel is Espo. We have Garrett Weinzerl from The Angry Chicken hosting it.
Yeah, he's the moderator. He's like the big dog.
I call it hosting. He's moderating. Yeah, same thing. He's the one that's going to stand up at the mic and say, "Hey, Espo, what do you think about whatever?"
Oh, I already know. We got the
I know you
Google
do.
Doc.
I bet you did.
Yeah, I got to actually do some studying.
And so, who else is on the panel with you?
We got Josh Augustine, who runs the longest running Hearthstone podcast. We have Kevin Hovdestad, who is a co-host over at Well Met, and I believe he's a co-host on some other podcasts. And then we also have Chris Chan, I think his last name is, and he does
Chanman V.
Chanman V, that's right. He's Chanman V over at Value Town with Noxious and a few of those other cool guys.
Yep. And then
just-
that panel,
Real quick update. It is called Heroes Brawl for Heroes of the Storm, and I believe it is available for play now. So.
Then after that is the Heroes of the Storm panel. It's cool. Scott Johnson's going to be hosting, moderating in that one, and we've got Ryla Ryan Ryder, Kyle Ferguson, and John Jagger from several podcasts are going to be on that panel. Then after that we have World of Warcraft panel, hosted by Bay, and Dustin, Bell, Ben, and Tatava and Tova will be there from a bunch of other podcasts around the area. Then we have at 8:30 the Heroes, the Overwatch podcast panel, and our good friend John Horseman, Kick Tripod, is going to be moderating that one. And we have Veritech, Frosty, Kevin Ellis, and Rosh, who's going to be on the panel there. The Rosh is on the Payload podcast with John, and Frosty's on Overcast. And then we have a panel talking about podcasting in general, hosted by Root, Chris Chase from The Game Chase, Finley's from Twisted Nether, Freckleface from Hearthcast, Medrose from All Things Azeroth, and Kevin from Hearthman Herald are on that panel. And then we close up. So it's going to be really awesome.
Dude, so many
there's
cool
a lot of
podcasters. Like, I'm excited for Con Before the Storm because, you know, podcasting is my passion because we're talking to the community. And, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I've listened to podcasts for a very long time. And I think the con before the storm I'm super excited about because I just want to see these people that I've listened to forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I don't want to talk to them. I just want to look at them.
Stand back in the back like, wow,
Yeah.
that's so.
Yeah. Totally be a creeper.
Well, you're gonna be up there with them.
Oh, gee, oh yeah, actually, yeah. That'll be me.
So
You'll
it's going to be a
just
lot of
staring
fun. Lots of people to meet. You're going to have a great time doing this, I believe. So if you can, come join us there. It's free. And it is just going to be a crazy time to meet all kinds of people.
Yeah,
So
you
we'll
don't
be
have
around.
to have a ticket for BlizzCon to be at this.
Yeah. So then the next day is the first day of BlizzCon. We're going to be at the opening ceremonies right at the beginning. And we're going to be bouncing around from part to part. I mean, it really is going to depend on what happens specifically with the opening ceremonies, but then at that point, we're just going to be all over the place. And then that evening is the party. That's the BlizzCon party. That is, oh, by the way, I should say, back up, Con Before the Storm. There's the Wowhead party that goes on that night, also at the same time. There's BlizzCon.
Well, the Wowhead party
Blizzard
starts
party.
kind of in the middle of the Con Before the Storm, and it goes on till, I want to say, 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, 2 a.m.
So,
That's
and
crazy.
we all have tickets for that, so if you want to meet us there, we will also be there.
Yes. And did you get those tickets printed? Or whatever we need?
I just got the email reminder, so I guess I need to print them out.
Okay, make sure you do that.
So we actually need them printed? We can't just show them our phone?
I don't know, but I'm printing everything just in case. I printed
Thanks,
all
Tom.
our BlizzCon tickets just in case, except for yours. I'm going to leave yours at home in case. So, yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm bringing it. Yeah, it's good. You're good. You're covered.
That's just like what's
It
going on.
says, don't forget your tickets or mobile tickets. So,
Okay, as long as you get us in, that's all that matters.
dude, I'll just get us in. Don't worry.
He's like, with a ticket or without a ticket, we'll get in somehow.
That's right.
Okay, then. So Friday, we're doing all the cool stuff. Saturday, we're doing all kinds of cool stuff. And then we wrap it up with a concert with Weird Al Yankovic. That's going to be awesome.
That's gonna be
So
So
if,
much fun.
if you guys are going to be at BlizzCon, try to make it to the Con Before the Storm, just because at 10 o'clock we're going to have a meet and greet, and we'll actually I'm going to do my best to have something written down, like our itinerary of where you can find us during BlizzCon. That way, if you do want to hang with us, we're going to kind of list the panels that we will be at, and possibly have a list of what we will be wearing.
Put a little picture
maybe
of it.
what we do is we take a picture of us all dressed in the morning and post it on Twitter and say, okay,
There you go.
here we are, look for us.
There we go.
Where's Espo? He'll wear a red and white striped shirt.
I'll
Well,
just
I
wear
will definitely
my
have
gator.
my bicycle hat on. I will have
There you
my
go, wear the
bicycle hat on. I will not be wearing my Reno Jackson hat or my Sombre hat.
Sombra. Not
What about the
sombre.
what about the
So
spandex?
Sombra's a girl?
Yes.
Yes.
We're sure about that.
Yes.
Some artwork leaked today from Blizzard off their gear store that actually shows her artwork.
Why are all these mystery people always women? Is it because women are mysterious?
Yes.
Rez?
Oh, yeah, yeah, probably what Squishy said.
Mysterious
we,
women.
we like to
Uh,
act mysterious anyways.
So anyways,
But-
that's pretty much the schedule. That's pretty much what we're doing. And the only other thing I have for you is some tips. If you're going to be there at BlizzCon, I have a few tips for you. I've been doing a lot of research, digging in through some. This is our very first BlizzCon ever, so I'm trying to get some ideas of what we can need to prepare for in advance and that type of thing. But there's a few tips I read about that you probably should know about, and I encourage you to do. Bring and use sanitizer. There's a lot of people, you interact with a lot of people, you touch a lot of stuff. People come, healthy or not, Just it's
Follow
a good
Espo's
idea to bring
example.
sanitizer. Yes.
He's using it now.
I'm not one for using it very often, as Squishy will tell you. And I even told her today that I will promise I will use it while we're at the show.
I use it
That way you're not
a lot.
picking up anything and you're not spreading anything in case you happen to have sickness and you're carrying it and you don't even know it. So another
By the
thing
way, I
really
just
important.
found a bunch of cuts on my hands. Wow, that burns.
Uh,
He puts it in his hand, starts rubbing it all over his hands, up his arms, all over his face. He's like bathing in it. And then he realizes. Cuts.
It hurts pretty bad.
Oh, no.
Okay, the other tip. Please take a shower each day. I know that sounds weird and awkward, but you're going to be in here with a bunch of people, and you're probably going to get sweaty. And I've read online that it's frequently found that people don't. So, yeah, good idea. I would encourage you to do that. Moving on, download the BlizzCon app for the schedule and the map. The BlizzCon app has the schedule on there, and you can go through and see everything that's going on.
Oh, I'm getting sick.
Great.
No, Espo, you can't bring it with you. Leave it at home.
Rez just downloaded the BlizzCon app.
Nice.
Yeah, the BlizzCon app you can go through and choose the things that you want to see, and it will remind you and tell you, hey, it's over here in Hall A, or it's in Hall B, or wherever it's at. So it really helps you get around the whole location, and has a great map. So, highly recommended if you have a smartphone to do that. I already mentioned, come visit us at Con Before the Storm, 10 o'clock. And if you have a 3DS or a Game Boy, does Game Boy even do that? Game Boy doesn't do that. Oh, you're Espo. You're just messing with us. Bring your 3DS and set it up so that it can be available and pick up
Game Boy.
people.
Bring your Atari, too.
Visitors.
Just in case your Atari connects to the Wi-Fi.
And I'm bringing my original touch iPod.
There you go.
So yeah, bring your 3DS. Because
what
there
the hell?
are
Tamagotchi.
thousands of people that are going to be there with their 3DSs from all over the world, and you can get the World Traveler stuff from picking up from all kinds of people all over the place. So,
What are we looking at here, Espo?
That's a game that doesn't take batteries.
Yeah, this game doesn't take batteries. So bring your World of Warcraft cards, and we will play.
Okay. So that about wraps it up for this time. We're getting ready to pack up and move forward, but guess what, Espo? We have an email this week. And we have three
Wait, do we have an
iTunes
iTunes review?
reviews. 3 of them.
What? The bribery
Thanks,
has
Brad.
worked.
It wasn't you? It wasn't you?
No, so our iTunes
Bribery
reviews.
works.
Yes. The first one is from K-Dog Forever. He says, still a great podcast. He was a Hearthstone player a couple years back. Well, it hadn't been that long. That's how it has it. He decided to take a break. Recently decided to pick it back up and wanted to see if my favorite podcast was still around. And lo and behold, LOTI is still alive and going strong. I haven't played WoW in a decade, but I might pick that up just so I can join the guild. Save me a place, guys. Cheers, and guys and girl, and thanks for great content. Well, thank you for being a
K-Dog.
great listener.
Rez and I are trying to keep it casual in the guild, although between Avanti's over at Hero Power and Rez and I, we've gone a little bit above and beyond casual. Rez and I are currently sitting at level 40, and I think Avanti's might have hit 60 today. So, but we're keeping it casual.
I'm 38, I think.
I think I hit level 8. So,
I'm 38, I think. And then we had Rhyme with Orange. Yes. Awesome podcast. If you can't get enough Hearthstone, my love of Hearthstone eclipsed my skills, so a casual podcast like LOTI is perfect. I started listening to the podcast as a new player, and it was really helpful, especially with strategies on how to get maximum packs without spending real money, a.k.a. the motto of the casual player. So even now, as a more seasoned player, still love the podcast for the host enthusiasm for the game. Fun guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
And then See Me No More, best casual podcast. It's the best podcast for casual Hearthstone players. Awesome show with awesome hosts.
Oh,
We
sweet.
Aw, shucks.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we did have an email from Ryan, the Irish Jedi, and he says
I
he
know
just
him.
got back in. Yeah, I bet you do.
Well, I mean, I don't know
Okay.
him in person, but I mean, I'm
Oh, okay.
Hearthstone friends with him.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. He just got back into the old Hearthstone the past week after taking a break a while, enjoying the game, a little overwhelmed when Wotog came out. And after that, I was kind of lost for a while. Typically, I play to get the card back every month and get to rank 19, but the deck I was using, the Reno lock, and I found myself playing less and less, so I took a break. After watching some tournament matches, I wanted to get back into it again and started playing. And so he has a question and a funny story for us. So here's the question. I did a Google search but didn't find anything promising. But is there a good website for Hearthstone tournament news and schedules out there? It's possible I missed something, but I really enjoy watching the tournaments and the strategy involved. And I don't know of any specific ones that handle the tournaments, but I know of a podcast that does. And that is, I'm drawing a blank. It's Chaman's podcast.
Value Town.
Value Town. Yes, thank you. He's big in covering the competitive side of things. So I would recommend
So I
Value Town.
know there's a website called GoSuGamers.net, and GoSuGamers.net actually does a pretty good job following all the Hearthstone news, and they especially follow the pro scene quite well. I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like they're pretty up to date with their championship stuff. Yeah, so GoSuGamers.net.
So there you go. And then here's this funny story. Played my updated Reno Cthulhu Warlock deck. I top-decked a Reno with 2 health and totally flipped the game and won. Nothing better than top-decking a Reno. The game right after that, I have Reno and Cthulhu in my hand with only 5 health and lots of big minions in hand, not taking into consideration what my opponent would have. I skipped Renoing until the next turn, to make it more dramatic. Much to my dismay, the Shaman had only 2 cards in his hand. No minions on the board, and he pulled out a Doom Hammer and a Rockbiter weapon. Game over.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yep.
Kind of funny how the game works. My bad, and I had a good laugh when on my way to finishing the quest for my Warlock. But anyway, great show as usual. Thanks for giving me something to listen to at my work every week. Much appreciated. So, thanks again. Oh, and he says, by the way, P.S., happy birthday, Ari Onwin.
Nice. I approve. Awesome. Guys,
So thanks
thanks so
again.
much for the iTunes reviews and the emails. This is awesome. I love seeing these, and especially the ones where you guys tell us stories, because that's super cool. Because that's what we're all about, the community, and we want to hear what you guys are doing. What are you doing that's fun? What are you doing that's keeping you in the game? And thank you so much. That's awesome.
Yep.
We do have a Twitter shout-out this week,
Yes.
and it goes out to Rascal HS, and he says, at Arianwin HS, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Espo asked me to tweet at you. So, I want to give him a shout-out because, it's pretty cool when I say, hey, would you guys do this for me? And people actually listen. That's awesome.
Nice.
So thank you. Shout out to Rascal for doing that, and I'm sure Ariana appreciated you wishing her a happy birthday.
Especially when it's not hers.
Right? Facebook shout out this week goes out to Hannah. Hannah, of course, and I know I say this
She's
a
new
lot.
to our Facebook group.
What's that?
She's new to our Facebook group.
Oh, cool. She can't be that new because I think I've seen her post a few times.
Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong.
Could be.
But anyways,
I don't
go
know.
ahead.
But either way, she. I know I say this a lot, but it's cool when people ask questions in our Facebook group because everybody just jumps in and gives great advice, great opinions, and just great responses. And it's just awesome. Thank you to our community. So this is a shout out to Hannah, but shout out to our whole Facebook community. She says, anyone getting the virtual ticket for BlizzCon? I got it last year and don't know if it's really worth it. Can't decide if I should get it again this year. I mostly just want to watch the Hearthstone. and StarCraft 2 content. The card back is fun, but I don't really play any other Blizzard games anymore, so I don't get to use the other in-game goodies. And of course, everybody responds. I think we had like 7 or 8 people respond, and she replied back. I mean, it just awesomeness. So shout out to Hannah for asking a question and not being afraid to ask questions. Like that's pretty cool. When you guys participate in our Facebook group, of course I appreciate you guys being in our Facebook group because that means you're a patron. But I really appreciate you guys just commenting and posting in our group. So shout out to Hannah. Thank you so much.
And I apologize. She's been around for a year.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, celebrating a year of being in the Facebook group.
Well, that makes me feel better then, because I was like, I think she's been around, so I don't feel bad for paying attention to our Hearthstone group.
I don't read the names. I just read their comments.
Touche.
Just like I don't read the text on the
cards. Yeah. So it's nothing against you guys.
No.
It's just besties.
It's just me. It's me.
It's just me.
It's just us.
So anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging out there with us and joining us. This has been, I think, a culmination of this whole project for us is getting the chance to go do BlizzCon and to, one, to be able to experience it, but two, I think in the end, honestly, is to meet everybody out there and to hang out with you guys. I talked to Kick Tripod this morning, letting him know kind of our schedule and stuff, and he's like, I want to hang out with you guys and do something. It's like, so do I. These are the people we've met through the show. It's like it's gonna be so much fun to see people we've been able to talk to through the game and share our passion about the game and the Blizzard stuff in general. So I'm really looking forward to do all that. So, that's lots of hugs. Yes. Are you a hugger, Espo?
Oh, you should know that.
I know. I'm just saying. Do you want people to come up and give you a hug, or do you want people not?
Okay. I am like the bro hugger, like the one-arm hug. But when I go to conventions, it's sometimes I just don't care. I'll go in for the hug. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna be hugging everybody.
Yeah. So you're not a Howie Mandel.
No.
Howie Mandel he's germophobic. Yeah, it's just funny. And I'm more into his handshake, but I don't care. Whatever. Like you said, I'm gonna be so excited to see people. It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Okay then. Anything else you want to share before we go?
Rez?
We're gonna have loads of fun, and I'm really excited.
Yeah.
See you guys there.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And I will do the best I can to try and post stuff on Twitter and the Facebook group as we can, but no promises. We'll see.
We'll probably do a recap in the evening, at least. So.
Yeah, I'll try to put stuff. What I'll try to do is I'll try to tweet out when I find out exactly where we're gonna be. I'll tweet it out ASAP, and I'll probably add a picture of us. That way, you guys will know what we are looking like that day. Of course, I will always have my cycling hat on, and that deal. So, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's about it for now. We're gonna wrap it up here, and hopefully we'll see you there at the show. If not, I hope you guys can watch it on the virtual ticket because it's going to be really cool regardless.
Yeah.
That's one thing we will probably do too is try to do as much of the things that we can't do on the virtual ticket while we're there and then use the virtual ticket later because it's part of the ticket to be able to catch up on some of those things. Like, I'm sure we're probably not going to get to be able to go to the panel on voice actors, but that'd be something really cool to watch later on or something like that. Yeah. So we'll try and take advantage of those opportunities.
Yep.
So anyways, next week we will have our recap. We will talk about all the good stuff that happened, share some stories, and maybe some friends we met along the way. And hopefully we all come back in one piece or don't end up leaving anybody there.
That's right. When we come back, we're going to be like Voltron. We're going to come back as one piece.
Assembled.
Oh, dear.
Well, anyways,
All right.
if you want to keep up with us at LOTI Podcast, at XCMTV Gamer, that's the best way to keep in touch with us throughout this process. You can direct messages if you can. If not, you can also email at info@legendoftheinnkeeper.com if you want to reach out to us. I do check that. It pops up on my phone, so we'll get that too in case you're trying to reach us. So, Squishy, you had something?
Nope.
Okay.
We're good.
We'll talk
Let's
to you
go
guys
pack.
later, and thanks again. Time to pack.
Good job, team.
Oh, dear. We did miss Zero saying that the voice actor stage is not on the virtual ticket.
Okay, so we'll have to make time for that.
What happened?
The voice actor panel is not on virtual ticket.
Yeah. Why, did you say it was?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no.
As an example of what it would be. So
We can edit that part
I didn't
out.
know that.
We'll just snip out that part.
Yeah, so Rez and I need to go pack.
Yes, so
Yeah.
we need to wrap up and do our stuff too, and I need to post the show so that
I'm
Little
hungry. I
schedule
haven't eaten
change
dinner
for
yet.
me. I'll still be leaving around the same time in the morning, 6:10. But my flight had to be changed. Instead of going through Houston, I'll be going through Chicago, and I should be arriving in LAX around 11 a.m.
that's actually better.
Yeah,
So that you're not hanging out for so long without
right.
anybody.
I'll just be in the air longer.
Yeah.
Steve, do you have my information? Yeah, you do. Right?
Yeah. I booked you, didn't I? Yeah, I booked you a ticket.
I think so.
So I have all your info.
Yeah, so I will be arriving in Charlotte at 8:10 a.m.
Well, then I hope you get back on the plane again.
So far, it just says that.
Well, after that, you get on the plane again,
I hope so.
and then you fly to California.
I hope that happens.
Otherwise, you might have a
See.
problem. You better get that bike out.
You know, right? So, yeah, so I fly
You're on
probably
American.
Charlotte to Los Angeles. So I'll be getting in LA at 11:54.
Oh,
Okay.
So when do you get to LA?
11.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Rez will get there first, and then I'll get there. And then what time do you guys get there?
1:55.
Oh, cool. Cool. Good deal.
So we can hang out and have some lunch while we're waiting for them.
Yeah, we will eat your lunch.
Hey, I got a reminder about a Wowhead party.
I know, I got that too. I got that.
Kind Fish wants to know if you got your hat. Your cycling hat.
Oh, I didn't. No. Gosh. This week's been crazy. I've been trying to get the farm ready for me to be gone for a couple days. So Rez and I have been hard at it.
I saw you all chopping wood.
Yeah, we actually cut wood too. We cut some trees down, burnt some trees. And, Zeroshio's lucky hat. I don't know. I didn't get a Zeroshio lucky hat. I need a Zeroshio.
Is that like his
lucky-
Abathur hat?
So who are you flying with, Espo, again? Was it American?
What's that?
Was it American we got you on?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just
Yep.
trying to find where I had that.
All right, well, we're going to go pack.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well,
We will
the
see
cool
you
thing I get
tomorrow.
to
for
say,
hanging out. I appreciate it.
yeah, and say the cool thing I get to say is we'll see you tomorrow.
I know, right? Tomorrow.
Exciting.
Mhm.
Awesome. Rez and I probably won't sleep tonight.
Not much.
I will. Because,
I
this
will
is
take
probably our last
medication
chance.
and sleep. Yeah.
This is probably our last chance to sleep, so you might as well try it and get it now.
I don't know. All right, guys. We'll see everybody later.
Later.
See ya.
Okay.